Hi Martin, I thought I'd do you just another quick video to show you progress on the SugarCRM integration utility we're building for you. As you can see, we've got QuoteWerks open in front of us. It's a blank document. I've just added in a few sections here, which I think is the way that you start with your templates. The key one being the optional items section, which I'll show you how that comes into play as we go through this. So back to the get equipment from SugarCRM. Nothing's changed that much on this screen, but how we pull the information into QuoteWerks has changed a little bit. It was this 1220096 that I was testing with last time, and if we pull that information in, the key thing I wanted to show you with this was, let's not save that, what that field where we saw the two IDs, we're now pulling both of those products in on separate lines. I've added several columns here. The excluded from quote is optional. They aren't really relevant here, but it's just part of my testing. What is more relevant is this availability, and as you know, that will then be used when we go to calculate the contract price, whether that is included in this the item's base price or not. So I'm pulling that across, and also just for kind of debugging purposes, and if there's any uncertainty as to where field values came from, I'm pulling through that field name from the equipment configuration table. Again, that's just a temporary thing. We'll perhaps take that out when it doesn't become useful. I'm not going to get prices with this particular one because I know that prices don't exist in the database. What I am going to do instead is just go find another one. This 1150004, I know there are prices for that. So let's pull that information in. Excuse me. Okay, and yeah, as you can see, the main equipment with all the sub-items have been brought through with that availability or included in price field and the field name. So going on to the calculate contract pricing. So I've moved things around a little bit here, just it felt more logical to me. Moved the price list up here because that's connected with the country. As you can see, I've got Asia selected here. What I've kind of introduced, I know you had China as a specific territory, but what I've done with Asia is that could be China, that could be South Korea, that could be North Korea. There's a whole list of fields, a list of countries that these are associated with. Similarly, UK, you know, whether somebody's put in UK, United Kingdom, Ireland, England, Wales, you know, it would come to that UK contract. We can get into that, that's in the configuration side of things in due course. For now, we know we've got prices for USA, so I'm just going to select that one. The contract type, there's just the 5 for this particular country. I'm just going to select Shield Prevent. We've got the same number of systems, duration, years, start date, etc, etc. I'm going to apply a discount just to show you how that gets pulled across, because they're having 2 systems. Let's give them a multi-system discount. I'll also select some optional items, again just to make sure, let you see how those come across. I wasn't sure whether just one could be selected or multiple, so at the moment I'm allowing you to select multiples, but again we can change that if you wish. And yeah, I'm happy with that, so I'm going to pull those prices across. Okay, so we won't save that. I think the price in here was, well, this is the discounted price. The original price was more than that. As you can see, all these are 0. That's because actually most of these are S, so you know they're 0 price because they're included in the base price. And we've also bought those optional items across, and that's what this optional items section was. The routine detected where that optional items section header was and put the optional items I selected just below that. Okay. If we look across the tabs, we've got the address coming in as we had before. On the sale info tab, we've got the sales channel, the Tesco purchase order number, product order number, microscope serial number. I was curious as to why these were the same, but I've checked the database and they are the same in the database. Whether you'd expect that, I don't know, but that is the case in this instance. Looking on the custom tab, we've got that discount caption coming across into custom text 8, I think it is. Yeah. We're keeping a note of the reference, the price list that we used. There's the SugarCRM customer ID and the number of systems. So that's how far we've got so far. Actually, one last thing to show you. If I'm just going to take out all these availability indicators, just so that you can see that prices for items would come across if that was appropriate. So let's go back here and tools and calculate contract pricing, and let's change that to USA again. Let's put that as shield prevent, and this time I won't apply a discount. We've already got our optional items, so I won't include those again. So it's okay that. Okay, so you can now see that full price has come across rather than the 5% discounted price we had a moment ago, and also now that these aren't flagged as being excuse me, included in the base price, we have got prices for these sub items coming through as well. Okay, so hope that was useful for you. Let me know your thoughts.